Hey, what's going on? Now I'd like to welcome you all to Water Your Soil. So this video right here, this is pretty much a series video because this video is about how your credit score is currently misleading you. Now, some people may be wondering, what is he talking about? He's saying that my credit score is misleading me, but you want to watch this video in order to find out what I'm talking about and what I'm going to reveal during this video, all right? So we're going to get right into it. Let's go. You know, YouTube is a pretty interesting place. It's pretty interesting here because even right now, I'm sitting here in front of a camera, no one else in the room, no one recording me, no one filming me, and I'm talking to a camera, and I'm talking to a camera with confidence that there's someone on the other side of this camera, meaning you all watching me and listening to what I have to say. Now, I know that every time I come and record and hop on the video and talk about credit or credit cards, whatever I talk about on here, I know that one day there's going to come a day where you're going to outgrow my material. You're going to end up with good or excellent credit, and you're going to outgrow all of us on YouTube, you know. Well, not all of us, but majority of us, you know. Maybe you'll stop back from time to time and stop and come by from time to time in the future, but once you get to a level of good credit or excellent credit and you start getting things that you desire, like a house or, you know, business loans or whatever it may be that you desire, and for your reasoning of having good credit, you'll move on, you know, and I applaud that. That's what I want. I want everyone to end up graduating and eventually, you know, be able to support their family and help their family for generations to come when it comes to having good credit, because good credit can honestly set you and your family or your loved ones up to win right now and in the future. So that's what I want, and that's why I get on camera and record and basically talk to this camera, you know, which is talking to you all. But one thing I want to talk about in this video, I titled it, "Your Credit Score is Misleading You." Now, I don't know who's paying attention to the current economy or what they're currently forecasting for the economy, but all of the economists just about, and a lot of the business people are saying that we're heading towards a recession. And it's not going to be a mild recession. They're predicting that it's going to be a pretty heavy recession. And that means, you know, interest rates are going to be high. Credit is going to be something that's harder to come by. You know, it's going to be harder to get approved for credit cards. It's going to be harder to get approved for a good interest rate. It's going to be hard on this country in general when it comes to finances. So you have your credit score. Right now, credit scores are the highest they've ever been. You know, credit scores are pretty good right now. A lot of people have credit scores that are in mid to upper 700s. A lot of people have good credit scores right now. And I think a lot of people are not really paying attention to the broad view of things. And the broad view of things is that a lot of people currently have good credit because student loans are currently frozen. You know, no one has to pay their student loans right now, and it's been like that for the last 2 years. So a lot of people, they have been able to take that student loan money and distribute it and allocate it elsewhere. And also a lot of people don't have to worry about student loans, so therefore it's not really hurting their credit score because it's not counting against them. They're not making late payments on their student loans. They're not missing payments, you know? So student loans are not really counting against people. And I think that's kind of misleading people because they're probably paying attention to their credit score. They're probably like, well, I got a 734 credit score. My credit score is a 750. I'm doing pretty good right now. But I don't think people are paying attention to what's coming, and what's coming as they're predicting. It's not guaranteed, of course, but what they're predicting is coming is not good when it comes to this economy and when it comes to credit, and potentially when it comes to credit scores. I expect credit scores to drop in the next 2 to 3 years. It probably will happen sooner than that, depending on what goes on with the student loans. That's still up in the air. We don't know what they're going to do with the student loans. Are they going to forgive them or what? Everything is up in the air when it comes to that. But until we know for sure, Don't be misled by your credit score, because we're about to enter a real shaky time. And yes, you're going to need your credit score, especially if you have good or excellent credit. But you don't want to be out here just being careless with your credit score just because you have good credit and you feel as though you have good credit to fall back on. So you go and you apply for this, you apply for that, you apply for this loan, you go and get this credit card and you charge up this and you spend this, and you just being reckless because you have good credit. You don't want to do that. Because one thing about good credit and excellent credit is you always want to be able to forecast for the future. You don't want to just be present minded, especially when it comes to your credit score. I always tell people credit scores and credit, this is a lifelong journey. We're all going to be on it. It's a marathon. It's never going to end until your life is over with, of course. But we're all going to be on this journey forever. So you don't want to just think present minded. You also want to think future minded, because if you're just thinking about the present, you don't know what's looming on the back end. And what they're predicting is looming on the back end is not pretty. So if you're someone that's currently watching this video, you're sitting in a good spot, you have a good credit score or even an excellent credit score, you want to continue to do what you have been doing in order to build up your credit score and maintain it. You do not want to be misled by your credit score, especially with what they're predicting is about to happen to our economy, because your credit score is going to help you on the back end. It's going to be necessary to have good or excellent credit, especially in an economy that's pretty rough. So make sure that you're not misled by your credit score. You continue to do the things that you have always done in order to maintain or build up your credit score, and that should help you along the way. But always keep the future in mind when it comes to these credit scores, because like I always say, it can change at any minute. But anyways, I thank you all for watching this video. This is Water Your Soil. Be sure to hit the like button. You can give me a super thanks if this video has helped you in any kind of way. If you're not subscribed, be sure to hit the subscribe button as well. All right, I'm out. Hold on. Wait. Before you leave, be sure to check out the description box below. That way you can have all the credit resources from Water Your Soil. Also, be sure to hit the subscribe button, the like button as well. All right.